Hey everyone, welcome back to Hearthstone. Welcome to another look at a Witchwood deck. This is a warrior deck this time, based all around the new rush mechanic. Mostly around Darius Crowley. I unpacked him pretty early, so I was really glad to be able to make a deck out of him. There is 5 rush cards in this deck, I believe. You've got 2 red band wasps. You've got... where is she? 2 militia commanders, and Darius Crowley. So town criers, they'll draw a rush minion from your deck. They're great, you can play them turn 1 to hopefully bring out like a red band wasp. You can play them a bit later in the game when you've probably only got Darius Crowley stuck in your deck. So that's really good. Battle Rage is great for draw. Execute, you always need it pretty much. Forge of Souls, there's a lot of weapons in here. The big ones, you've got Woodcutter's Axe, which will buff a rush minion. So that's really good to play on turn 2, swing right for the face, and then wait until you have a rush minion on board to like kill off your axe. There's also 2 Blood Razors, because they work really well with things like Frothing Berserkers. And that's actually it for the weapons. So Forge of Souls is going to bring you pretty much usually the one you want. Heroic Strike, sometimes just going like all face is definitely the best. Like you've got 2 of those, and you've got 2 Corcrons as well. Rampage, because usually things are kind of damaged here. You've also got like Rotface to try and work with that. Warpath is just a great card. Got my nice gold one there. Look at those axes flying. And it's got Echo. Hench Clan Thug, I'm not totally sure about him. You've only got 3 weapons, you don't attack too much. So maybe you could drop him for something else. Maybe there's like another rush minion, I don't know. I found this deck works pretty well as it is, but he seems like the most unnecessary card. Spellbreaker just for a little bit of silence. Maybe you can replace him with another Spellbreaker or something. You've got Grom there, you've got Rotface, and you've got Scourge Lord Garrosh. So I've found that this deck is actually pretty decent, and it's also really fun to play. So let's take a look at a couple of games. So I think this deck could probably be played in ranked, but I think it was worth me playing it in casual a bunch just to kind of get a feel for it. Like I started playing it in ranked, and I just didn't super know what to do with it, so I didn't do very well with it. But after playing it, like a lot of games with it in casual, I feel like it's a lot better now. So I'll probably move it into ranked. There's just better decks to play in ranked if you actually want to win. So I don't know. Maybe it's just worth keeping it in casual. That's a good start. Red Band Wasp can aggro right away. A 4-2. So that puts him in a bit of a tricky spot. Does he heal my Wasp to bring it back down to a 1-3? Or does he play... I don't know. Like, I think him healing it is the best play. I think either way I'm going to be playing Woodcutter's Axe on turn 2. So he does heal it, but with a minion on bird. Which is a better play, but I can still aggro it again. Get the Woodcutter's Axe down. Swing once with it to get it down to 2-1. And then if my Wasp dies, I can wait until I have Militia Commander on board. And then trigger the Woodcutter's Axe. Did I say there were only 3 weapons in the intro? There's 4 weapons, just 2 of each. No! Wow, what a lucky pick. Warpath. Oh god. That is actually okay. Because Militia Commander will be a 5-5. So Militia Commander down.
Defend the gates.
We'll just buff her up right away, it doesn't matter what order you do it in. She is now a 4-5. That is pretty good. Next turn we will probably either Corcron or Militia Commander. Wow, really? That works, like, maybe should have held off and played Red Band Wasp to get rid of the 2-1, but now the healing thing is way more dangerous. So I think that works. Oh boy. No, that's actually okay. We can execute that. And then probably just play Corcoran. And now he has like no cards left, so we're doing okay. Unless he has something crazy here. Like Twilight Acolyte, which doesn't actually trigger. Because he didn't have a dragon. So, I think the play here is Town Crier to draw out Darius Crowley. There he is, no more rush minions in deck. He gets +2/+2 when he kills something, so he's now 6/4. He's pretty great. And one of the things I always forget about him is that he does get +2/+2 when he kills things. So many times, like, I avoid attacking things with him when he could just be buffing himself. And okay, that's pretty good. That's 11 damage to the face. Let's get Rot Face down. Heck yeah. And that's lethal on board. So he's gonna have to do something special here. If he doesn't want to die. Okay. Like 4 squashlings I guess works. But this actually works really well. Like I've got a great play here. Playing Forge of Souls is guaranteed to draw me Bloodrazor, whose Battlecry will kill off those things. And I think this is maybe Miss Lethal, not quite. But I just wanted to trigger as many Rot Faces as I could. So I could also put Crowley in to get +2/+2, but I think he's more valuable. Oh, there's Rin on board, nice. So again, we'll get the weapon within 1 of dying, so we can trigger its death rattle when we want. That's again a pretty huge board for him to deal with. Don't know what would help him here. Spirit Lash would heal him by 6. No, Spirit Lash wouldn't work. Eternal Servitude will bring back... Could maybe bring back the Rush thing that he lost. Okay. Okay, great. That is lethal. Well played. Just wanted to buff him a little bit. There we go. Boy, that was a fast game. We were playing very quickly, though. Yeah, let's take a look at another game. We have time. Alright, we got a Paladin. Definitely keep hold of Red Band Wasp. And Frothing Berserker is great, especially with coin. Oh, look at that curve. Town Crier is just the perfect turn 1 card. Oh, good. Murlocs. So, like, I'd like to give him the benefit of the doubt and think he's doing the play a bunch of Murloc quests, but he's not. He's just playing Murlocs. Murloc aggro paladin in casual like a bitch. That's good. Got the Wasp up. I assume he'll probably trade in there. He will. Can we deal with that? Yes, we can with Militia Commander.
Defend the gates.
These rush cards are so good. I really like this deck. It's actually very good. I had my doubts about it at first. I was disappointed when I got Darius Crowley, but it's a pretty fun deck and it's pretty decent, so yeah, it was worth it. Corcoran to the face is good. Didn't really want to have Garrosh and Grommash in hand this early. I'd imagine Frothing Berserker is probably the play next. We could use that and Heroic Strike and actually get rid of most things. I think that would have been the better play, but this works too, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really matter, like, he still can't kill my Berserker.
Not on my watch.
What do we do here? Probably Darius Crowley. In fact, we can get a shitload of damage on the Berserker here. Like that. Yeah, the Berserker is probably one of the big win conditions. It probably is the win condition. Him and Gromash, usually. He's looking for Poisonous. He instantly gets Poisonous. And he adapts it again for some reason. And I don't know why. Because he was probably looking for Divine Shield, but that's a bit of a gamble to take just looking for Divine Shield. So that didn't work out for him. Okay, we're now 10 off lethal. We have a shitload of damage in hand. Now we'll just buff up Darius a little bit more. We'll hold off on those heroic strikes. They're good for a little 8 damage push right at the end. The Darius Crowley's pretty scary. And now he's even scarier. Sweet. That was a very fast game. Let's take a look at another one. Yeah, eat shit, Paladin guy. Okay, we got a Warlock here. Don't want to keep any of those cards. That's not great. You always want Town Crier in your opening hand, it's just so good. It thins out your deck a little bit. That's really not a good start. Hopefully he doesn't have a Librarian on turn 1. He doesn't. He's a Vicious Scalehide on turn 1 though. No play here. Doesn't matter if he's lifestealing because he hasn't taken any damage yet. I assume he will though, very shortly. Obviously not this turn because he would have hero powered. Now he's got 2 of them. Thanks. Still no play. I guess Hench Clan Thug? Or Frothing Berserker. So I think we play him, and then we play Bloodraiser next turn, which will kill off one of those and give Frothing Berserker like 3 attack. Now I'll give him even more. So yeah, this works perfectly. With Blood Resor. He heals up a little bit, but whatever. Ooh, there's Happy Ghoul. So let's... Oh, so much damage here. Wink that there. Now it's going to be like 6 or 7? 7. 8. Whew. Look at that. That's a bit of a game changer, isn't it? After having like no early game stuff. Wink. Wink. You have Mortal Coil? He has Fiendish Circle, okay. Good, great. I guess I left that in just to show that there's different win conditions, although he is like the one win condition. Let's have a look at one more. Alright, we got a Rogue for the last game. Get rid of everything again. Oh, we got a Town Crier, perfect. Town Crier and Militia Commander in hand, which means there's like... Yeah, there's a 50-50 chance we draw Red Band Wasp. Okay. Perfect, there's both Red Band Wasps in hand. What do we hope for? We hope for something with 1 health. And also 1 attack. Please. Or even something with 2 health, then we can deal with it with Town Crier and Wasp. That's a pretty scary 2-drop, but whatever. That will aggro our Wasp. Which means he'll probably have to take care of it with a dagger to it. Yes, so that is 4 damage to the face, awesome. I think next we'll probably play Hench Clan Thug. I do think that card needs to go out of this deck. I don't know if I want to put another Rush card in there. I don't know if I want to dilute Town Crier's pool. Because you're not really attacking with weapons too much. 7 damage to the face, not bad. Don't know what you can do with that.
For the king.
Stormwind Knight. I guess that works well with Kaliseth, like a 3/6 with charge is pretty good. Do we play Frothing? I think we probably just played Militia Commander, right?
Defend the gates.
I am right.
To me.
That's just 4 damage to the face every turn. That's got to be pretty rough. That's also getting pretty close to lethal.
Welcome to my web.
That is like 1 more turn off lethal now. We can't really deal with that thing. We can play Town Cry and get Darius, but Darius wouldn't kill it. We'll get Darius anyway. Maybe just Frothing Berserker and armor up?
My blade be thirsty.
Because we don't really need Frothing Berserker at this point. We've got enough on the board to kill him. Especially with one of the weapons in hand. There's not very much this guy could do.
Shield for Argus.
That is one of the things he could do. Okay, we do actually have lethal right now. You just throw Darius down, trade him into the 6/4, and then go face with the rest. But for some reason, I want to just mess around with it a bit more. So yeah, we'll just mess around with it. That's still a lot of damage, and we do have a 2 attack weapon in hand. I could very easily just finish him off.
Ha, this guy's toast.
So he has, like as far as he knows, staved off lethal for another turn. There's even more damage in hand. I don't even know why I was messing around here. Like, I've so got lethal. I just wanted to play a little bit of a longer game. I think like all of the games I recorded for this deck were super short, so I was kind of hoping for a bit of a longer one. But he'll probably just kill himself here. There we go. Sweet, it's a pretty decent deck. I don't know if it's worth crafting, but I've been enjoying it. I didn't have to craft anything for it, so I like it. That was a look at the Rush Warrior deck. Thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. I'll see you guys later. Bye!